Fairy tales often end with the iconic phrase happily ever after, a promise of eternal bliss and unending joy. Prince Charming sweeps the damsel off her feet and they ride off into the sunset, seemingly immune to life's troubles and challenges. But real life is rarely so simple or straightforward. We all experience challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt that test our resolve and strength. True happiness isn't about avoiding life's complexities. It's about navigating them with grace, resilience, and a positive mindset. Happily ever after isn't a destination we arrive at. It's an ongoing journey of growth, self-discovery, and meaningful connection with others. It's about finding joy in the ordinary moments, embracing imperfections, and cultivating a deep sense of peace and contentment within ourselves. This journey isn't always easy, but it's in those moments of struggle and perseverance that we often discover our greatest strengths. By reframing happily ever after as a process rather than an end goal, we open ourselves up to a more sustainable and fulfilling experience of happiness, one that evolves with us. True happiness is often confused with fleeting moments of pleasure or excitement, those brief instances that bring a smile to our faces. We chase after external rewards, believing that achieving a certain goal or acquiring a particular possession will finally bring us lasting joy and fulfillment. But true happiness runs much deeper than that, beyond the surface level of temporary pleasures. It's a state of being, a profound sense of inner peace and contentment that isn't dependent on external circumstances or material possessions. It's about cultivating a positive mindset, nurturing meaningful relationships, and living in alignment with our core values and true selves. This doesn't mean that we'll never experience negative emotions or face difficult challenges in life. It simply means that we have the inner resources and resilience to navigate those experiences without losing sight of our overall well-being and happiness. True happiness is about finding a sense of balance and equanimity, even amidst life's inevitable ups and downs, and embracing every moment with grace.
The practice of bringing our full attention to the present moment without judgment. By learning to appreciate the beauty and simplicity of the here and now, we free ourselves from the grip of worry about the future or regret about the past. Self-transcendence, the act of shifting our focus from our own desires and ego to something larger than ourselves, is another key concept in Eastern philosophy. By connecting with a sense of purpose beyond our individual needs, we tap into a deeper well of meaning and fulfillment.
Exactly, and by embracing these principles, we can find contentment and peace in our everyday lives.
The more we fixate on achieving happiness, the more elusive it can become. This is the paradox of happiness.
When we place all our hopes and expectations on some future outcome, we risk overlooking the joy that exists in the present moment.
Furthermore, constantly striving for happiness can lead to feelings of inadequacy and disappointment if we don't meet our own unrealistic expectations.
The key is to shift our focus from chasing happiness to cultivating it.
This involves nurturing positive emotions, engaging in activities that bring us joy, and practicing gratitude for the good things in our lives. Hedonic happiness is derived from pleasure and enjoyment.
It's the feeling we get from indulging in a delicious meal, listening to our favorite music, or spending time with loved ones. While hedonic happiness is an important part of a fulfilling life, it's often fleeting.
Eudaimonic happiness, on the other hand, stems from living a life of meaning and purpose.
It's about using our strengths and talents to make a positive contribution to the world, whether it's through our work, our relationships, or our involvement in our communities.
Cultivating eudaimonic happiness involves identifying our values, setting meaningful goals, and striving to live in alignment with our authentic selves.
Our values serve as a moral compass, guiding our decisions and shaping our actions.
When we live in accordance with our values, we experience a sense of integrity and authenticity that contributes to our overall well-being.
People who prioritize pro-social values, such as kindness, compassion, and generosity, tend to report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction.
This suggests that true happiness isn't just about feeling good, it's also about doing good.
By aligning our actions with our values, we create a virtuous cycle that reinforces our sense of purpose and contributes to our own happiness as well as the well-being of others.
True happiness isn't something that can be achieved overnight. There are practical strategies we can incorporate into our daily lives to cultivate greater joy, contentment, and fulfillment. These strategies, when practiced consistently, can lead to a more balanced and enriched life.
Practice gratitude. Taking the time to appreciate the good things in our lives, no matter how small, can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This simple yet powerful practice can transform our perspective and enhance our overall well-being. Keeping a gratitude journal, writing thank you notes, or simply reflecting on the positive aspects of our day can boost our mood and increase feelings of happiness. These small acts of appreciation can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional health.
Choose happiness. We may not always be able to control our circumstances, but we can choose how we respond to them. By making a conscious decision to focus on the positive, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. By adopting a more positive outlook, focusing on solutions rather than problems, and surrounding ourselves with supportive people, we create a more fertile ground for happiness to flourish. This proactive approach can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life.
Be present. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life. We often find ourselves distracted and disconnected from the present moment. However, constantly dwelling on the past or worrying about the future robs us of the joy that exists in the present moment. By learning to be present, we can fully experience and appreciate the beauty of life as it unfolds. Engaging in mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing exercises can help us become more aware of our thoughts and feelings, allowing us to approach life with greater presence and intention. These practices can ground us and bring a sense of peace and clarity.
Embrace self-compassion. We all make mistakes, experience setbacks, and face challenges in life. It's important to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend. Treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, rather than self-criticism and judgment, allows us to navigate these experiences with greater resilience and grace. Self-compassion helps us to recover more quickly and move forward with a positive mindset. Remember that self-compassion isn't about letting ourselves off the hook. It's about offering ourselves the same kindness and support we would extend to a loved one. This approach fosters a healthier relationship with ourselves and promotes emotional well-being.
By incorporating these practices into our daily routines, we can gradually shift our mindset, cultivate more positive emotions, and create a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. These small, consistent efforts can lead to lasting change and a deeper sense of happiness.
Remember that the journey to happiness is an ongoing process, not a destination. It's a continuous path of growth and self-discovery.
Embrace the ups and downs, learn from your experiences, and never stop striving to become the best version of yourself. Each step you take on this journey brings you closer to a more fulfilling and joyful life.